Oh, we live. Oh, we live. Well, you didn't think I would live stream this? Live commentary? What? Now, I'm probably not going to get any views because this is a new freaking channel. But still, I'm going live, guys. I'm commentating live, so I hope you guys don't mind. I wonder if I'm even live. Let me know if I'm live. Like, leave me a comment letting me know. I really appreciate it. Okay, this is about to start. Can Jamie Cox pull the upset? Alright, I'm watching this. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm picking George Groves. I'm picking George Groves, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jamie Cox did it. Tentative round immediately. Okay. Okay. I'm live. George Groves always has the same stance in every single fight. And I noticed that about him. Always has the same stance. I don't want to put the volume up because I have a big feeling if I put the volume up, then I'll get copyright strikes. And then I'll be fucked up. I'll be fucked. I don't want no freaking copyright strikes on my freaking new channel. Oh shit. He just got him with a straight right hand down the pipe. I don't want no copyright strike and shit. So I hope I don't get no copyright strike. Jamie Cox has to really bring this fight to George Groves because this is his only chance. This guy's like 31 years old. If he don't win this belt tonight, he never gonna be champion. I'm sorry, you guys. He never gonna be champion ever. Typical George Groves here. I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with Jamie Cox. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't too impressed with Jamie Cox when I first saw this guy. I just wasn't. I was like, what the fuck? This guy's some average, basic fighter. I'm really picking this guy to get destroyed by George Groves, but you know, this is freaking boxing. So, oh fuck, you already heard him. Oh no, this is freaking boxing. I'm a little afraid to I want to put the volume up on so you guys can hear the volume, but if I do that, I'm gonna fucking get copyright strikes. I already know it. And shit. This is seriously his only opportunity, Mr. Jamie Cox, because he's like 30 years old and shit. Come on, man. This is serious. Alright, I was just testing out and see if it actually went. Alright, you guys could actually hear me then. Even though I have nobody watching me, most definitely, at least you guys can hear me. So I'm not talking to myself. Oh! Ah! That was nice. Alright, Jamie Cox is actually bringing the fight. That's good. That's what he's supposed to do if you're a challenger. But he just got hit with a really good little left hook there from George Groves. And if he keeps getting hit with those clean shots, I'm telling you guys, he's going to get knocked out. Matter of fact, I think I'm about to pick George Groves to win by knockout because he just got hit with a clean left hook. And he kind of got shook by that at the end of round 1. So I'm probably gonna give it to yo, Stefan, shout out. I'm gonna shout y'all since you're watching. Shout out to Stefan because he watching me live. I wasn't watching my comments, by the way. Sorry if I missed your comment. You see, what Jamie Cox got to do is he has to bring the fight to George Groves. He has to get on the inside. I think George Groves' weakness is inside fighting. That's why I'm really high on James DeGale. I'm beating him up. And you see, he already got on the inside against him. But is that kind of dangerous too? I don't know if Jamie Cox is defensively gifted enough to, talented enough to not like to not get himself knocked out, because he got hit at the end of round 1 with like a short left hook and he got buckled by it. So that's not a good sign, right? You getting buckled, you know, that only means if you get hit again with a clean shot like that, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. But Jamie Cox looks much bigger than George Groves. Like, he looks physically bigger than him. I think he looks stronger. Well, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, he's kind of like a skinny guy, but I think, because I like the fact when he was like in the first round, when he was kind of pushing George Groves back. That's what you have to do to him. Like right now, what he's doing right now, that's good. That's good. Yes, do that. I like this about Jamie. Okay, I like this about Jamie Cox. He's actually bringing the fight. That's what you have to do. You got to bring. There you go. See? Okay, I like that. Jamie Cox is bringing the fight to George Groves. That's what he's supposed to do. Oh shit, he's beating him up. Oh, not really. Oh shit. You see, this is George Groves' problem. George Groves has a problem where he tends to fight his opponent's fight. George Groves, you see how he's fucking fighting back there? That's why he gets knocked the fuck out. I'm telling you, dude. Put the sound up just for jokes. I don't know, because I don't want to like I feel like if I put it by the way, welcome Michael Boglin. If I feel like I'm gonna get copyright strikes if I put it, because I already have like a history of getting copyright strikes on my original channel. I don't want to risk it on this channel, because if I put the freaking audio, they're gonna be like, copyright strikes, you stole contact and bullshit. So I'm like, oh shit, you know what? Jamie Cox is doing pretty decent. I might change my mind. I originally said George Groves, because I figured he was the better fighter. I just was more impressed by him. Maybe it's because I'm a little biased because I've been watching George Groves way longer. But holy shit. Like, the problem George Groves always has in his career is he is too much of he has too much machismo, man. Look at that. You see, this is not what he's supposed to do. He's just staying in the ropes. He's letting Jamie Cox beat him up. That's not what he's supposed to do. Get out of the ropes. Get out of there. That's what Jamie Cox wants, man. Come on. Don't do that. I'm telling you, man. Oh, God. And then people wonder why I'm so confident in Chris Eubank Jr. beating George Groves. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Because Chris Eubank Jr. is a better fighter than Jamie Cox. And Jamie Cox so far has given him some trouble. You see this? Oh shit! You see Jamie Cox just threw a really nice little hook there, and he just buckled George Groves. You see that? And it was because George Groves was just in the pocket there, because he has this thing where he's like a machismo. He's like, I gotta fight you toe to toe. That's his problem. That's why he be getting knocked out. That's why he got knocked out against Carl Froch, because he was too willing to engage, and you have to be smart too. You can't just engage and give the guy the opportunity. You have to hit him, but you also have to get out of there. Okay, and this is why I'm so and that's the end of round 2, by the way. They're right now sitting in their corners. At least in my TV. Maybe your TVs are much faster than my TV. I don't know, because I'm watching it on my television. But this is why I'm so confident in Chris Eubank Jr. beating George Groves, because this George Groves, just like he's doing right now against Jamie Cox, he's gonna be trying to exchange with Chris Eubank Jr. and he's gonna get beat up. He's gonna get beat up because Chris Eubank Jr. is way fresher. Oh wow, that was nice. So I think someone's getting knocked out. Because the way these guys are throwing bombs, they're trying to knock each other out. They're trying to knock each other out. Someone's getting knocked out. I don't know who. I don't know who. But someone is. Oh, shit. Jamie Cox just threw a really nice left-right hand down the pipe. George is hurt. Oh, you know what? He's probably not even going to get... I'm telling you, man. He's probably going to lose. I think he's going to... Shit, dude. I was so confident in George Groves beating Jamie Cox easily. This is a fucking life and death struggle for him. Son of a bitch. Thank God I didn't make a prediction, man. I didn't make a prediction. I made a prediction with Chris Eubank Jr. But one thing I have to say, I was selling Jamie Cox short. I was like, this guy's just an overrated guy, but I like the fact that he's actually trying, because when you're a challenger and you're facing a champion, you gotta fucking bring the fight to him. And none of this, I'm too tentative, and no matter where the fight is, especially if it's in the guy's home country, you gotta bring the fight to him. You gotta fucking bring the fight to him. Because championships, you win them by fucking taking it from the guy. You don't win them by doing a Hughie Fury. You don't win it by doing no fucking Hughie Fury, man. A la Joseph Parker. No. Oh my god. I like that. I like what Jamie Cox did there. He threw a little right hook and he hugged George Groves. He hugged him so to like prevent him from like fucking letting his own combinations off. That's actually a kind of a veteran move. You hit someone and you hold them so they can't get their own punches off, if you get what I'm saying. That's a good move right there. He needs to keep doing that. And he needs to kind of tuck his chin down a little bit more. I don't like his chin's a little up, because that's how you get knocked out. There you go. You see, he's smothering George Groves. I think he's been watching Andre Ward tapes or some shit. Look at that. That's what Andre Ward be doing, smothering guys. When they get on the inside, he like leans on them. I don't know. Who do you guys have up at this point? I haven't even been scoring. But my impression, just by looking at the fight, is that this is like a very close fight so far. I could have either guy winning. Chris Eubank Jr. is thinking to himself, man, this is going to be easy work. If George Groves gets past Jamie Cox, this is easy work, man. I'm telling you. He's going to... People think I'm George Groves. I ain't no George Groves hater. I'm just being real, man. He's gonna get murked. He's gonna get his ass whooped by Chris Eubank Jr., man. I'm telling you, because he's a oh my god, you see, that's what I was talking. He threw like that really good left hand and he just fucking he hurt George Groves. Oh man, George Groves is getting undressed here. Because, you know, even though Jamie Cox is older than George Groves, Jamie Cox is a lot more fresher. You know, I said this about George Groves before, that George Groves he has like so much mileage in him. Even though he's more experienced than guys like Jamie Cox or Chris Eubank Jr., he's been in so many wars, and your body's not meant to be taking punishment like that. And I think that's what happened with George Groves. I think that his body's just like... He's not as fresh. Like, even though Jamie Cox is older by like 2-3 years, he's more fresher in terms of like damage taken in boxing. So I don't know, man. I think Jamie Cox, if he keeps doing what he's doing, I think he's gonna beat George Groves, because I like what he's doing. Okay, you see, he hurt him again. He hurt him again with that little left hook. But again, my advice to Jamie Cox is fucking keep your chin down, dude. Don't just rush in like that, because George Groves is throwing those little sneaky counter punches, and he's gonna get dropped if he keeps doing that. But I like the fact that he's like all up in his fucking grill and shit. That's what he needs to be doing. Jamie Cox need to go to George Groves' body ASAP. ASAP. Go to his body. He keeps going headshots. Go to his body. Slow this man down. Slow him down. He's battled. He got a lot of mileage in his tank. So how you slow that down? There you go. He threw a nice little body shot. Oh! Damn! Down goes Jamie Cox. And just when I was being all hyped up for Jamie Cox, I think it's over. It's over. It's over. George Groves did it. That was it. George Groves. Wow. And here, okay. Yeah, George Groves just shut me up. I was like, damn. I thought it was... Alright. What was that? I didn't even see it properly. Was that a body shot, or was that like a little hook? George Groves won, but that wasn't an easy little... It was what, 2 or 3 rounds? That was no easy kick walk in the park. Damn, son. What was that, though? I need to see the replay. Was that a body shot? Because he was acting like he got hit in the body, like with a liver shot. You see, this is one of those fights where they're going to only show the highlight reel of the knockout. But Chris Eubank don't look impressed at all, man. and his father, Chris Eubanks, they don't look impressed at all. But listen, they're going to show the highlights of this fight, acting like this was just an easy walk in the park for George Groves, but it wasn't. I saw this live. This was no easy walk in the park, man. Okay, let me see what it was. They're showing the replay. Oh, it was a body shot. Wow, look at that. I'm psychic. I was saying Jamie Cox needed to throw a body shot, and I guess George Groves heard me or some shit because he threw a body shot, and he ended Jamie Cox. It was a body shot. Nice little short body shot. I was going to say maybe it was like a low blow. Nah, it was a nice body shot. That was what Jamie Cox had to do to someone like George Groves. Oh, now because of this, Jamie Cox is probably never going to be champion. Because he's like 31 years old. So he's like up there in age. It's not like he's some young prospect. Like if he was like 21 or some shit, I'll be like, okay, he lost. But you know, he actually put a good account of himself. So he could bounce back. But he's like 31 years old. I guess it depends like how strong he is mentally. How would he come back from this defeat? Will he go into some type of depression and just like give up on his boxing career and then just become one of those guys that just lose every time he steps up? Because this is his first step up and he lost. But he actually tried, so I'm not going to like be too harsh on him. He actually tried. It's not like he didn't try. Well, now it's official. Chris Eubank Jr. will be facing George Groves. Yeah, they're gonna be fighting each other. Yeah, because now he advances. So these guys are gonna be fighting each other. That's nice. Oh God, will there be a post-fight interview? I don't know. Well, of course there will be. I don't know. I'm scared to like let you guys hear it because I know what's gonna happen. They gonna fucking copyright me and shit. Watch me put audio of this, and I get like a copyright strike. I don't know if I should do this thing for the Lubin Erickson, cause I don't know, man. I'm gonna be having a panic attack when I'm watching that Erickson Lubinson versus Jermall Charlo fight, man. What? Don't sleep on that fight, guys. Do not sleep on that fight today. It's gonna happen in like a few hours, right? But I'm telling you guys, Erickson Lubin's gonna win. I know it. I know he's gonna win. He's gonna win, guys. I know it. I want to see the post-fight. Like, listen to this guy's post-fight. I'll let you guys listen to the post-fight.
Gray calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage. 1 minute and 42 seconds of round number 4. Your winner by knockout. He's now advancing to the semifinals of the World Boxing Super Series and still WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the world,
George Groves.
George Groves.
Well, nice to see the respect. To the World Boxing Super Series semi-finals.
Let's see what George Groves got to say.
Stoppage of Jamie Cox will now head up to centre ring and hear what both boxers have to say to Gabriel Clark.
A word with the beaten challenger.
Well, Jamie Cox.
A punch almost from nowhere.
Yeah, he placed the short greatly, and he's a very good champion. I knew that before coming in here. He prepared well. I made a mistake and he made me pay.
Just sum up the ending.
Sorry?
Just sum up that ending.
It was a great fight till then. Before I was coming into the fight, and he landed a good shot to the body.
Your start was, as you promised, though, wasn't it? Explosive.
Yeah, I expected him to be stronger. He had very good boxing. I could handle his power, but he placed the shot very well. And fair credit to George.
Was there an element, do you think, as well, of experience telling because you did start so fast, maybe too fast?
Maybe, but
You needed to go to the body, man.
I'm an aggressive fighter, and I think George made me overcommit on the aggressiveness. So, fair play.
Well done, Jamie Cox. Thank you.
Watch Chris Eubank Jr. walk in the ring.
The WBO Super Middleweight Champion of the World, George, many congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I want
Did this guy just say the WBO super middleweight champion of the world? Isn't he the WBA super middleweight champ? Middleweight champion of the world.
Before a fight, I picked Jamie Cox because I believed he was the most dangerous fighter out of the unseeded fighters. Because I believe in form. I don't want an easy fight on the way through, like I say. I knew Jamie would ask questions. I knew he was tough. I mean, I trained alongside him 10, 12 years ago. I know what Jamie's about. So this, as I say, I talk about the form I'm in. Tremendous form going into the tournament. Another fantastic win under my belt. And roll on to the next dude, whoever that is.
Well, you know it's Chris Eubank Jr., dude.
You finished it. Is that one
he just eated him.
Shots you thrown? Well, I was landing big body shots on Jamie the whole night, but I knew he was a fit guy, so I knew his powers of recovery were good. In the end, I think it was a right hook to the body, really slashed through. It's a crippling shot. I don't blame him for not getting up. Since working with Shane McGuigan, I've had 4 stoppages, but 3 with body shots. So don't give me a target to the body, because I'm going to take advantage, and you might not get up. You know.
Let's bring in Shane as well for a word, your trainer. Just sum up that ending.
Oh, it was a great shot. You know, George's got very heavy hands. We've been placing on, that body shot when he falls and commits to himself. Commits over the front foot and just bring it up the middle. And George, he got a little bit ragged early on, but
come on, Chris Eubank Jr., do your dramatic walk-in right now.
He settled in, and then once he settled in, we got the.
They need to sell the fight.
It was a perfect shot.
And how important was it for you after seeing Chris Eubank Jr.'s explosive finish last week to do the same?
It doesn't matter. I mean, the fans can enjoy it, but Eubank, we shared a ring enough times. He's been one of my sparring partners over the years. He knows I'm all about.
Sparring partners.
I know what Chris is about. I made a big factor of the size in the build-up to this. I felt Jamie's a world-class middleweight, but he wasn't going to beat me at super middleweight. The same can now be said for Chris Eubank. He's just not big enough.
Well, let's bring in Chris Eubank Jr.
There we go.
Because next it is Eubank Jr. versus George Groves. Chris, your verdict tonight.
It was a good fight. He did what he had to do to win. No cuts, not too many cuts and bruises, so it looks like we're on for January. I'm excited.
Were you impressed by the finish?
He did what he had to do. It was a nice little body shot. Jamie Cox, respect to him. He came out here and he put on a hell of a show. Groves, like I said, I think he just got a little bit more experienced, timed his shots right. And now we've got the super fight for the fans. That's what we want.
Well, this fight is on now for January the 7th.
Come on, man. Call him a bum.
It hasn't gone along. It is a relatively brief workout. Now you can recharge for January.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this long enough now. I know how to peak and how to rest. It wasn't too difficult tonight. It wasn't too tough. I'm still feeling fresh. I'm ready to go in January.
I can see you're eyeing him up already. I mean, you know each other well. You've sparred together. Who got the better of that sparring?
Listen, sparring sparring is training. That's history. What matters is what's going to happen on.
That's right, son.
And as far as I'm concerned, I'm the #1 seed.
Oh!
Yeah.
He's the #1 seed.
I know, but that's what you said. In my mind, I'm the #1 seed, and I'm going to go in there and show everybody where my confidence comes from in January. Watch.
George,
he's going to beat him with that body shot. I'm telling you.
I mean, this is a throwback, isn't it now, to the days when Chris Eubank Sr. was fighting. We now have a classic British super middleweight world title fight on our hands, don't we?
We've had a couple of big super middleweight.
Yeah, but George Groves is not Nigel Benn.
It's going to be a great fight. I think the fans are going to love it. Eubank to his credit.
George Groves ain't Nigel Benn.
He's never boxed anyone like me. He's got a bit of momentum, but not quite the form. And
George Groves ain't impressed.
Put him in a confident frame of mind, but we know how to deal with that.
That is true, isn't it, Chris? You've not been in with the quality of performer that George has.
Not in a professional ring, no. In sparring, I haven't.
28 viewers, welcome, guys. George, if you didn't know, George Groves just beats the shit. Well, he was getting beat up, but he got him with that body shot. He stopped him with that body shot, Jamie Cox.
For the Muhammad Ali Trophy, I can't wait. It's going to be epic.
Callum, just a brief word, if we can, please, with Callum Sauerland. You have the fight, I think, that you wanted in terms of the seeding, in terms of British fighting now. Any idea where it might be?
Well, being Britain, it's the fight I think everyone wanted. It's a super fight, it's a mega fight, call it what you want. It's going to be explosive, the build-up's going to be huge, and we're going to find the right platform to do it. It'll be January, February, it will be in Britain. I'm not going to say if it's indoors or outdoors, but it'll be somewhere big.
Thank you very much, Keller. Well done tonight to George Groves. We look forward to a fight with Chris Eubank Jr. in January or February. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Wow. Well, there you have it, guys. George Groves barely escapes with a third round TKO stoppage with a body shot. I'm gonna tell you something right now, though. After what? Because I was always convinced. I made a video. There's a cat next to me. I was always convinced that George Groves would lose to Chris Eubank Jr. But after watching this fight, George Groves is definitely going to lose to Chris Eubank Jr. He's going to get destroyed. I'm telling you, man. He's going to get destroyed, dude. Chris Eubank Jr. is going to annihilate George Groves, man. Oh, 4th round in my own league. Thank you for letting me know. 4th round. It was a 4th round KO, not a 3rd round. But yeah, he stopped him in the 4th round. But it wasn't an easy fight for George Groves. Like, I actually was kind of impressed with Jamie Cox. He was actually doing really well up until that point. I wasn't even keeping track, to be honest, with the scoring. But I had the impression that it could have gone either way. Yeah, if you hear that cat, there's a cat next to me. But did they do a face-to-face? Yes. And let me tell you something right now. Chris Eubank Jr. is ready. He's ready. I'm telling you right now, Chris Eubank Jr. is ready. Chris Eubank Jr. is going to beat the dog crap out of George Groves. And I like George Groves. I wanted him to beat Fedor Strivanov. They did do a face-to-face, Groves and Eubank in the ring. And Groves is, I mean, they both look very confident, but I think that Chris Eubank Jr.'s time, I think he's going to beat George Groves. I think he's going to beat him easily. Because if Jamie Cox was able to give him this much trouble, Chris Eubank Jr. is much better than Jamie Cox, especially on the inside. He's going to just tear him up. He's going to tear him up. And there's going to be a new champion, and his name's going to be Chris Eubank Jr. But yeah, George, I'm just, at least Jamie Cox tried. He lost, but at least he tried. It wasn't like he just did nothing, Anyway, guys, I just have to say the fight's basically over. That was like the main event. I don't know if I'm gonna do the because I'm definitely gonna watch the tonight's card with in America in Brooklyn with Jarrett Hurd, Erickson Lara, and Erickson Lubin, and I'm definitely picking Erickson Lubin to expose Jermall Charlo. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. If I'm gonna do live commentary, I could technically, maybe I will. It depends. This is all part of the building up Eubank Jr. as the next big name in the world. Hi, Roddy Kea. Yeah, and I think he is a talent, Roddy. I think he is, and I think he's gonna beat Chris Eubank Jr. I think he's gonna beat him. You know what? I'm probably gonna do it. I'm probably going to stream later on tonight. What you gonna call it? Live stream the commentary while I'm watching the American card, the Chris Eubank Jr. The Erickson Lubin versus Jermall Charlo. Do not sleep in that fight. Do not sleep in that fight. Stay up for that fight because I'm telling you, that's a barn burner. You think so too? All right, guys. I'm gonna get off now because it's gonna be a couple of hours because that fight won't start until like 5 hours. It's gonna be a while. So thank you guys for watching. If whoever watched, I appreciate it. If you like my commentary, I do boxing commentary. I talk about boxing opinions. Just subscribe, and I'm probably gonna do a live stream of. Like I said, later on, the main event in Brooklyn. Anyway, guys, all right, bye, Roddy, and bye anyone who's watching. All right, guys, thank you guys. See you guys in a couple hours. Goodbye.